Welcome to the Men of Wonder podcast. My name is Corey, your host, and today I'm going to be talking about the importance of a morning routine. Now, Monday and Tuesday went quite crazy and were amazing. I literally woke up at 3:30 in the morning so I could get myself to the gym because for months and months I've been trying to go to the gym and there's just never any time. Anytime I leave it to later on, I'm either too tired or just not enough time to do it. So I thought it's better for me to start off the day by going to the gym, and this is spurred on what I learned last week, where a few people I was listening to, they're talking about having a good morning routine, because when you have a morning routine, it's like the foundation of the day. So you're setting up yourself for the day. So on Monday, I woke up at 3:30, and that was about 30 minutes before this set time for my alarm. So I was so wide awake, I couldn't go back to sleep. So I ended up just going through a guided meditation just so I can, and then went through the thought process of what I wanted to do today and the day and what I wanted to achieve. And then I prepared and went to the gym. And at that point, it was still quite difficult in terms of just waking up now, because by about 4 o'clock, even though I was wide awake 30 minutes earlier, I was now feeling so sleepy. So at that point, went to the gym. I was sort of half doing what I was doing because, again, I'd not really planned on what I was going to do with my workout. So that was another mistake. But I did sort of put a workout in because I just have got an idea of what I wanted to do. So after doing the workout, having the shower, I kind of felt really good, and everything else in the day just sort of ran smooth. And in terms of even just the ideas at work, I was thinking off my feet. And I didn't feel tired, and I didn't feel lethargic. So, and usually it's in the afternoon, I feel lethargic, I feel tired, and even though I've had sort of 7-8 hours sleep, so I felt really good, and I thought there's something here. And then the following day, I did the same thing. But this time, I sort of a plan. The following day, I planned a workout. Put the workout in. It was quite intense. It was good, and I felt really good when I was leaving the gym. And I had the same thing. And this time round, I seemed to be even lighter on my feet, and I felt really great. And the other thing was the mental focus. So I just had a better mental focus. So I'm telling you this because it becomes important that today, when my alarm went off, when I planned to wake up earlier so I can, it's my day off as well. So I thought it's my day off. I'll wake up a little bit early so I can go to the gym and then do that, and then sort of do the rest of my day, which consists of me taking my child to school and picking her up, and then in between that, filling with some few jobs that I'd planned on the day. So when the alarm hit, I just chose to ignore it and said, no, I'll go to the gym in the afternoon. And it turns out I've been feeling like I've been chasing the day. All the jobs that I plan to do, I've not even managed to get most of them done in anyway. So it becomes like I'm the one that's chasing the day, and I'm not. It feels like I'm behind. It's not like it's completely gone and I've completely failed it, but it just seems like the feeling is a little bit different compared to what I've had a couple of days. And the reason why is important because I was thinking about this and I was thinking, why is it different? I mean, why can I not retain the same mental focus and same discipline and everything on the day that I've not gone to the gym early? And I just remembered there's this thing called RAS, reticular RAS, yes, which is a reticular activation system, where your brain, when you decide something, it looks for supporting evidence for it. So, for instance, if you've ever wanted to buy a car, for instance, if you decide on the car that you want to buy, all of a sudden when you're driving, you start seeing it everywhere. And it's quite similar to cognitive dissonance, but cognitive dissonance is an idea of between two ideas. So it's just a point of your mind where you got two decisions to make, and then you try and find supporting evidence for whatever you prefer. But this is once you've made that decision, there's this thing that happens within your brain that wants to see supporting evidence for it. So this is a very important tool in terms of your daily routine and sticking to it and having a successful way of crushing all your goals. Because if I started with going to the gym, just the waking up would have been a victory. And I'm beginning to call these micro victories. So I'm always looking for those micro victories. So they compound in themselves each day. So me waking up and then going to the gym straight away is a victory. And at that point, I feel like a champion. And everything else that I do for the rest of the day, it means I'll be supporting that I'm a champion. So I'll be doing things in order to fulfill, because in my mind, I think I'm a champion. So I'm now working in that paradigm where I'm thinking that I'm the champion. So it becomes very important for you to have that morning routine, because it's always a new day. You cannot live off yesterday's mindset. You have to rebuild again. And it goes to show that for me personally, that my own is quite fragile, so I have to build it every day. Maybe it's fragile because it's not something that is a routine that is set, that I've not done for quite a long period of time. So it would be interesting to see if I've done it for 3 months, whether if I skip a morning, that would affect the rest of my day. And again, I'm just saying this, but it could be a case that some of you guys, you already have morning routines and you don't need to have to go to the gym in order to feel a certain way, but it could be just a case of having a victory of some sort and just compounding on those little victories. So your day feels like it's fulfilled, because at the end of the day, you want to have a fulfilled day, a day where you feel like, you're happy with the day. And that happiness for you to have that day is to start off with those little victories and then just compound on those little victories. Instead of trying to look for that big win, you look for that easy win. And the easy win for me would have been to just wake up and get out of the house. That would have been the victory. And then going to the gym would have been everything else, like those small compounding victories. So I thought I'd just make a talking about this. Is one of those days where I feel like I'm a little bit behind with things, and it was compounded by the fact that I got this weighted vest that I've been using. So I got the Men of Honor badge made, and I was going to put it on, and I'd read the instructions, and for some reason I forgot to turn down the iron, because I wanted to stick the badge onto my weighted vest, and then I ended up burning the thing. So I was so frustrated. But again, if I was in the right frame of mind, that incident would have happened and I would have not taken it as hard, because my frame of mind would have been in a different state. So it's become very important to have a good morning routine, and it doesn't have to consist of you going to the gym. That's my personal thing, but for you it could be something different. So it could be a case of having breakfast with your wife and kids, or you having a quiet walk around the block, or you doing something that is going to set yourself up. It's like building a foundation of the day, and then you build on it in terms of the victory. So that day, as you walk past it, it's a day of victory. You can count it as one of those victories, not as a blip, because there's some days I do not remember because they just sort of blend into one, where I was just sort of unhappy. I was not sad. There's nothing that was eventful that is of note. So having to live a day that is of note, it makes things life more interesting, and that's where I'm trying to get at, that some of those struggles of actually getting up and actually achieving and conquering that my tiredness, and then going to the gym and working on my fitness and winning at that, and then compounding on that is in a different point of view looks like a struggle, but a different point of view looks like you're actually taking on the challenge and you're winning. So it becomes very important. So guys, thank you very much for listening. And if you're a lady and you're listening, unfortunately you cannot join the Men of Honor Facebook group, but if you're a dude and you like what you're hearing, can you please go to the Men of Honor Facebook group and join, and you can learn more of this information. I'm looking to maybe sort of start a sort of a fitness challenge in October. I think I'm going to speak to some of the guys and just try and set it up so we can have a fitness challenge so everybody can achieve their goals, because not everybody's at the same place. I'm trying to lose weight. Some guys want trying to gain muscle. Some guys are just trying to have consistency in the journey, and we're going to just look at best ways of everybody going through that journey, so everyone can set a goal, what they want to achieve in the month of October, and then we can set those goals, whether it's to gain mass, whether it's to lose weight or whatever. That getting that consistency in the gym, we can do that so that people can have those morning routines or those easy wins and continuously compound on those wins every single day. Because can you imagine if you could make every single day count with easy wins, and those easy wins compounded on a week, and then you think about it in a month, and then think about it in a year. How awesome will your year be if you can achieve that, where you can consistently go and be just taking those micro wins. Because I think one of the things that stop people from actually achieving anything is the fact that they want to make the biggest change. They want to they want everything to alter in one single day. Whereas I think I'm being guilty of that, but I've recently to realize that you might see a drop of water, but that loads of those drops of water can make an ocean. So it's one of those things that as long as you take those little steps, eventually you're going to become of mass. You're going to have a massive movement, but you can make that massive movement by just making little steps. It's more important to make the little steps than no step at all. But also, it's important to just work on just one step rather than the whole mile or the whole journey. Just concentrate on the one step. So this is my lesson to me as well, and it's definitely something that I'm just gonna be conscious of next time my alarm comes on. That it does set my day for me, going to the gym, hitting my workout, and then doing that. And part of it is also me planning the day before. So before I sleep, I should make sure that I know what my workout is. I should know what I should be doing. So stuff like that, again, still works towards, start creating that compound movement, that compound winning mentality. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll be seeing you soon. So thank you very much. Take care.